Am I the asshole for asking my wife to stop playing Taylor Swift on vacation? Some context: since January, my wife has played almost nothing but Taylor Swift, daily, on repeat, averaging about an hour her music a day. She's a huge fan, shed many tears when we decided she couldn't pay $1,000 to see the concert. I am not a Swiftie. Not really even a fan at all. I think Taylor needs new subject material. Good songwriter, but repetitive and boring to me. Whether we're in the car, having a game night with neighbors, sitting by the pool, playing cards, or cooking, my wife is playing and singing Swift over a Bluetooth speaker. It started off cute, then got annoying, then made me feel like I'm hanging out with a 14-year-old from 2011. I am permanently banned from saying anything negative about Swift. Saying I don't like her is taking away from her achievement as the first female artist to have such a successful tour. We are currently in a hotel with 4 family members, about to go on vacation. 9:00 a.m. and my wife starts playing to brush her teeth. Nobody else was particularly bothered because they don't have any context, but I think they were clearly wondering why she was playing it so loud. I asked if we could take a vacation from Swift this week as well. My wife threw a bit of a fit, saying I embarrassed her or implied that she is immature. Her parents are telling me I'm being rude. Asked my wife to step outside to chat, told her I wasn't trying to hurt her feelings. It didn't go well and now I've ruined the vacation. I understand making her feel awkward, and her family not being bothered, but am I an asshole for being tired of her singing the 10-minute version of All Too Well? Not the asshole. Major Swiftie here, but I don't subject anyone else to listening to her if they don't want to. Just because your wife is obsessed doesn't mean everyone else needs to be. And her reaction was incredibly immature. Taylor doesn't even listen to her songs 24/7. Not the asshole. Buy her some earbuds. No one wants to listen to the same music blaring over and over again. And it's rude as hell for her to blast her music at 9 a.m. My brother-in-law has different taste in music, so we'd switch it up. Not the asshole. Has she heard of headphones? Just play Duist by Rammstein on repeat. Problem solved. Not the asshole. She sounds obsessive and it's annoying to listen to the same artist all the time. Especially if you're not even a fan. It's a little inconsiderate on her part it's gone this far. Not the asshole. Other people's music can be annoying. Hasn't she heard of earphones? Not the asshole. You've just described my worst nightmare. Tell your wife to quit torturing you and to use headphones. She's like a child. Huge Taylor Swift fan here, and no, you're not the asshole. The issue isn't Taylor Swift. There isn't one singular artist that wouldn't get annoying if it's all I listen to with my partner for months on end. It's weird obsessive behavior, and she sounds selfish and weird, lol. P.S. Taylor is incredibly successful and will remain so even if some people don't like her. What a weird way of weaponizing feminism. Gift her some earbuds and call it a day. Dude, she is blowing everything way out of proportion. It's called being considerate. Tell her to put in headphones or something. Not the asshole. Well, to me it just sounds like bad blood. It doesn't really matter if it's Taylor Swift or not. It's completely rude to completely dominate what's being played. Others should have an opportunity to make a choice. Not the asshole. Saying Taylor Swift is the first female artist to have a tour this big insults artists such as Whitney Houston, Tina Turner, Mariah Carey, Beyoncé, Celine Dion, and so many more. I agree, by the way, about Taylor Swift. Her music is boring. I would start playing one band on repeat, yourself. One your wife isn't as fond of. What goes around, comes around. Or hide the Bluetooth speaker. Not the asshole. Buy her some closed headphones. Not the asshole. Is your wife mature enough to be married? She's being really rude and inconsiderate. Not allowed to say you don't like it. Come on. I can't even fully form my thoughts right now from my eyes rolling so hard. Not the asshole. This sounds incredibly annoying. Not the asshole. Having a favorite artist is okay, but seriously. I wouldn't even be able to stick to one genre or decade. Play a variety. Her defense when you tell her to change the music being her achievement and successful tour is very weird. Because it's not about the actual music. I personally can't stand Taylor Swift's music, I absolutely hate it. But an hour a day is really nothing, I thought this was going to be constant. She should use headphones if other people are around. I do even in my own home unless I ask if the other people want to hear it. Not the asshole, she's acting childish and selfish. Maybe pull her aside beforehand. Yes, I also put on random shows like Bob's Burger for the funny background noise while I do things around the house. Blasting songs around people is a bit too much, but some people are different, some quirks you just got to accept and treasure the other things. Okay, I fully understand being obsessed with one artist. I personally have been overly obsessed with Def Leppard since I was 13. That being said, I don't make everyone listen to it if they don't want to. Most of the time, I use headphones. I'll play it out loud if I'm alone but not loud enough for others to hear. Plus, you said you were in a hotel when she started blasting it at 9 a.m., right? That's incredibly rude to everyone else in the hotel. Her reaction was over the top, absolutely not the asshole. Well, I wouldn't have spoken in front of others because I don't believe in embarrassing people, but my husband was a hard rocker and he loved Iron Maiden and Sabbath and of course loads of other hard rock bands, but these were the only two I couldn't take. So he would blast them when I wasn't there or blast them in his earphones, and the same went for me with bands he might not have liked that I like. Just consideration and compromise, that's all. Not the AH for asking to play something else. But you sound super condescending. And I don't care how you feel about an artist, but that condescending attitude seems to have shifted from disliking an artist's music to how you talk about, and perhaps to, your wife. And so ESH. Regardless of opinions on Swift, 1 hour a day of a particular sort of music is not that much, and if you really want to change, how about positively suggesting something you like rather than just criticizing your wife's taste? And then to publicly pull her up on your objections to her taste in music in front of family members is just rude and tips this firmly into you're the asshole. Info: have you two tried any compromises like she wears headphones when you're around? Nah. I completely understand where you're coming from, but mentioning it in front of other people was probably not the best idea. You mentioned you can't say anything negative about Swift, but have you offered any other suggestions before now? Headphones? Playlist on game nights? I go through phases where I listen to the same artist for quite a while. But I use headphones around the house so my SO isn't subjected to it. Saying something in front of her parents makes you look worse than you actually are. Hopefully you can salvage your vacation. I'm pretty obsessive about the music I like. When I'm with friends that share that obsession, I'll listen to nothing else. But a family vacation, I'd play something more suitable for everyone. Everyone has different tastes. Everyone is on vacation. Everyone should find some enjoyment of the music played. Not the asshole. Even music you like gets repetitive after a while. Info: do you get a turn to choose the music as often as she does? How does she react to you playing your favorites? She can like whatever she wants, but you should have fair rules about how often everyone gets to put on music